It's tailor-made to help you succeed. For more info, SMS Elite Save to 31844 and we will call you back. Underwritten by Trustco Life.
Every day we bring you the hottest music. Ultimate music mix.
You won't believe you will need.
Yo, check this out, man.
And some outrageous conversations.
Did you know, ek het nou amper iets gesê. So, are you saying Namibian men were not romantic?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Huh?
Yes.
Why? What are the values of Namibian men? Is there anything good about us?
Yeah, I'm striking up.
She is striking a blank.
You know what?
Let's get to the real thing. The mornings on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
The views and opinions expressed on the radio program by the guests, advertisers, news bulletins, call-in listeners or chatters are solely the views and opinions of the source who express them. They do not necessarily reflect the opinions and the views of Trustco Group International, the broadcast regulators in Namibia, or that of the Informanté radio station.
This is Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
Sit by die joint, chill ek met 'n six-pack. Ek kry 'n call, anno number, ek vra wie's dit. Hy sê, moenie worry oor wie's dit wat praat nie. Al wat jy moet weet is, die game is flippend tragies. Ek sê, wag 'n bietjie, wag, wat meen jy tragies? Ek hoor nuwe snitte wat drop op die draadloos. Ek sien nuwe ouens wat nou in die straat loop. Hy onderbreek my, vra my, is jy seker? Ek so seker soos die suiker in my beker. Ek sê, wag 'n bietjie, hoekom klink jy net so aansteker? Wag 'n bietjie, hoekom klink jy net so draasitter? Vlieg uit die land vir 'n check. Druk 'n paar knoppies op my hek. Net te watch, geen chain om my nek. Maar die sente in my bank sit vir check. Hou jou back. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Doen iets groot, boetie. Trek my aandag, soos ek is in die jol op 'n maandag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Doen iets groot, boetie. Trek my aandag, soos ek is in die jol op 'n maandag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Op die huidige oomblik, niemand kan so rap, die klits rym is ongelooflik. Hulle sê dit is onmoontlik, kastig kan nie wees, glo my, ek is oorspronklik. Want ek doen dit gewoonlik, julle is nog studente, hoe julle boeke moet julle oortrek. Ek is onafhanklik, 1, 2, 3, ek laat lyk die ding maklik. Jy sien my nou hier en dan is ek weg. Hulle het altyd gesê, die wamboe is sleg. Dus ek boor die wolken ver in die lug. Ek sit in eerste klas, bra. Hierdie wamboe het geen baas, bra. Soek vir my makke afspraak. Want julle hou van geselskap. Bly stil, maak jou geldskap. En ek hoop jy kan tel op. Groot gerak op meelpap. Primêre skool in die 90's was dit geelpap. Jesus, bra, dit was verveel pap. Nou woon ek met ministers in een stad. Van Boeseen, held van die gemeenskap. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Doen iets groot, boetie. Trek my aandag, soos ek is in die jol op 'n maandag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Doen iets groot, boetie. Trek my aandag, soos ek is in die jol op 'n maandag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Step. Ek dink laat gaan. Maar anyways, vir dies wat gedink het, ek sal dit nie kan doen nie. Ek weet nie wie julle is, die hoor. Okay? Ja. Ek los julle vir 9 jaar hierso, ne? Ek los julle vir 9 jaar. Ek kom terug. En die gaan fokkel aan die hoor. Dis skoon akkies. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Doen is groot, boetie. Trek my aandag, soos. Ek is in die jol op 'n maandag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag. Doen is groot, boetie. Trek my aandag, soos. Ek is in die jol op 'n maandag. Boetie, jy gaan lang wag.
Loving local music as always is Tate Wambusien met lang wag, boetie. Jy gaan lang wag.
Boetie, jy gaan lang wag.
Ai, mokroon, sit toch Neville, sit asseblief.
Jy gaan lang wag.
No, okay, so nou wat jy vir die Wambo imitate, hoekom praat jy stukkend Afrikaans?
Nee, ek praat nie stukkend Afrikaans nie.
Ja, jy moet reg suiwer Afrikaans praat.
Wambusien, as jy hoor hoe Wambusien rap, okay, my maat, waar die man ook groot geword ook? Huh?
Wambo?
Ja.
I know he went to school in Swakop, but he grew up here though.
Yeah.
He grew up here in Karudura as a strata.
Because his Afrikaans is better than mine. Wat wil jy sê?
Yeah, niks. I've heard your Afrikaans.
I'm still looking for a black person who speaks better Afrikaans than me.
Daar is nie.
Ja. Ek hang met boere. Ja, ek het boerevriende. Antwoord my. Antwoord. Ek weet you have something on your heart.
Ek het niks om te sê nie.
Ja, jou hele jippe.
Goeiemôre en welkom na die oggendmeng
Ja.
op die Dinsdag, Woensdagoggend. Watter dag is dit vandag? Dinsdag.
Dis Woensdag. Môre Alwyn.
Yes. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the morning mix. Maria is going to be joining us pretty soon. She's also somewhere around here. Who's it, Neville? Wat sê die oggend?
Ek is ngaam, bro. Ek is ngaam. It's a beautiful morning. Slight cool breeze that we have. En luister, is 'n Roviera, nee. Nee, jy kan cheap. Ja. Luister, gaan sommer nou. Cheap. Yeah.
Ro, you know what we're going to do because you're such a regular on the show. Today we're going to do something very special just for you. What we're going to do is we're going to leave all the interesting parts of the show for after 9 when you are gone. So for now, Salons Manet, chit chat and banter about and not really saying anything until you are gone for your meeting.
Ons wil hê jy moet gaan. Ons soek jou nie by hierdie show vandag nie. Sowieso.
Moro rich auntie.
Hoekom het julle my nie gesê jy het begin?
Nee. We wanted to gossip about you.
Yeah.
Ja? About what?
Your toes were the topic of discussion. Maria gaan direct comments to us like, what did they say about my toes?
Somebody, let me tell you, a regular on this show. He doesn't, I don't think he watches it
all the time.
I think his name is Bill. Bill Burr.
Oh.
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. So what he does is he watches afterwards.
Nee.
But then he comments in my DMs on Instagram about the show, not about anything else. Yeah. So shout out Bill Burr. But anyway, so sometimes
it's a tactic, Maria.
No, actually, he's always been decent.
Yes, to win your trust. Okay, now tell us the story. Right? Come, let's stop interjecting.
Yeah, so he would usually do recordings of the part of the show that he's unpacking, and then he would share his opinions. I don't always engage. Sometimes I just read it. Yeah, yesterday the part he
shared was your toes.
No. We didn't really go into the toes yesterday topic. But after I heard it, I understand why you guys responded the way you responded yesterday. Comic speel net go. This was the part.
Alright, en hierdie anaconda werk is wat ek
Did you really have to take us back there, Maria? Oh my gosh. Never lost yourself.
No, I didn't actually to play all of it. Wait. It gets worse.
Ooit blok toch man, daar's iemand die so in die comments wat weer aangaan.
Okay, ek sal so maak.
Par diep kommer.
Alright, wag.
It was, because I did. That sentence is just very wrong.
Wait, you said that sentence is very wrong. But I said there's anaconda works when I come out of the blanket. Those were my comments. And I think it took Bill Burr
To show you.
to show me my ways.
The era of your ways.
The era of my ways. So thank you for bringing it to my attention, Bill. We will try to do better.
Never. Wat sit jy kan dit met jou klein koppie? Like Kermit the Frog.
Laat ek my rooibos thee with lemon and fresh ginger. Let me just drink my rooibos tea just to fight off the coronavirus and leave myself
Okay, now let me
out of this disgusting things you guys are discussing here.
Before I even go check
me
out
block, let me
before I even go check out the comments because that's somebody has been busy.
Maar ek kan nie daai persoon sien nie.
It's the same and it's the same post. What the hell
I
is
don't
this?
see it. I don't see it. Is it Ellen Proof?
It's Pardeep something.
Oh, so I
Pardeep.
don't see them.
Where is he from? Pardeep.
Kumar, it sounds like he's from India.
Is he from India? Hey, Pardeep, get the hell off our stream, man. You can start your own social media page, man.
But like we know now, of course, these are fake accounts.
I don't see.
They are bots. Yeah.
Ek sien nie. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't see it. When I go up, ek sien nie.
Miskien het Nila vir ons geblok. Because I see one of them is showing a bit green.
Yeah, could be because I don't see it on mine.
There's also an Amit. There's a Pardeep and there's a Amit, and it looks like the whole Indian family is here.
What the hell do you people want?
Maybe they think I'm one of their own. I'm not from India.
No, she's not India.
Damn it!
Ay, toch, this. Look, this the oh my God,
You're
it's
gonna
so vroeg in die oggend.
You're gonna have to keep-
Yeah, like I'm trying so hard to toe the line here.
Yeah,
so
keep
very
your
hard.
cool. Keep your cool. Okay.
Moet dat jou Karstens, nee? Oom Neville, ek praat Afrikaans met 'n suiwer boer aksent. Ooh. Moet
Ons wil dit hoor.
moet dat jou. Nou hoe sal ons nou hoor moet
Ja,
dat
ons
jou?
wil dit hoor, maat.
Ons wil hoor. Hoor, praat jy. Nee, maar hoekom moet ons ook 'n suiwer boer aksent ook praat? Hoekom kan die boere nie soos ons praat nie? Afrikaans soos ons, hey man, my bro, my pra. Verstaan jy nie? Ja.
Nee. Daai is
Whoa.
Nigerian.
Shines. Woza, before we start. It's Raymond Passon's birthday.
Oh,
He said he doesn't sing for men.
You are useless, you. Raymond, sorry. Okay, I'll sing for you. Nee, Maria, since you are the singer here.
nee. Maria's gonna break the microphone, please.
Raymond Passon.
I want to ruin the show.
Okay.
No, I can't sing.
Come.
No.
Cree.
Who's
I was
singing?
I was gonna sing you. Lately I'm not.
My
Ken jy die
God.
woorde van die song wat jy sang? Die DJ
DJ Vuyo.
Vuyo.
Ooh, baie is 'n probleem, Maria.
And band practices now.
When is the show anyway?
I do the Katutura version
Yeah.
of Happy Birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. May the light of the Lord shine on you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Raymond.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That is the spur version.
Yes.
On all those Katatura waiters. Yeah,
on the
that's their version.
On the upside, Raymond, after that, your day couldn't possibly get worse. They're from here.
Raymond,
happy birthday.
my broer.
Are you family?
No. Yeah, but
Meneer Patrick Metler also celebrating his birthday today.
Patrick Metler.
Also a regular on the show, yeah.
is dit skree? Miskien moet jy jou sound afsit.
Nee, is net jy.
Ernstig? Okay, Raymond, gelukkige verjaarsdag. Mag die Here jou seën en nog vele jare spaar. And we are extremely thankful as an ardent listener and viewer of our show that we can share this day with you and that we in some way can make it memorable for you by at least giving you a happy birthday message.
Ja.
Patrick Medler is op die stream.
Hy kyk, want hy vra my elke keer as ons meet, he's always commenting on things that happen on the show. So, but
Ek is altyd bang om vir Patrick te sien.
Is those ghost viewers wat net stilletjies sit en kyk daar agter.
Ja, as Patrick jou sien het, then he always wants to discuss business. Al chwala ook hulle hang en sê, "Hey, luister nee, never met broer nee. I have this brilliant concept."
I like
Man,
that.
ons is gaan chwala as Peters los eers die shandy. Nee man, hier's 'n gevaarlike shandie nee. From a production point of view that we can
Now you guys understand how we feel when men approach us in the club.
Oh,
Glas en lost me eat.
I want to dance.
I
You're
want
trying
to
to...
dance. I want to have fun. I'm not here for this, you know.
Happy birthday, Pat.
Ja, veel geluk aan julle almal
Happy
wat vandag
birthday.
verjaar.
Ja.
Meneer Raymond Besson, you really are a regular, so yeah, a special happy birthday to you. And I
Well,
see...
Delish turned 30 yesterday, I think.
Was it?
It was her birthday. I think today or yesterday, but she turned 30, I think. Yeah, I think yesterday.
Well, happy birthday, Delish. I'll call you when I have 20 grand.
Oh, so it's clean geld dan.
Yeah, when I can buy you a wristwatch. This country is so interesting. All right, guys, let's get serious for a little while. Let's quickly just update on the COVID-19 numbers. 9,901 coronavirus cases, confirmed coronavirus cases, 99 to 10,000, to get to 10,000. Yeah, 106 deaths, but our recovery rate is looking pretty good.
Impressive.
Yes, we've got 7,358 recoveries. That means we have just about 2,005 active cases at the moment, which is good, which means we're doing good. It seems like the infection rate is also slowing down. I don't know if that, I mean, some skeptics will say it's because we're not testing as much as we used to.
We are testing lately.
But I'm going to go with the numbers that I have.
We are testing lately.
Yeah.
And guys, maybe I'm just a little bit arrogant about us as Namibians. It just seems like maybe again my figures are too subjective compared to what is going on in the world. But our recovery rate seems to be so good, in my view, that it just seems like are we healthier people than Americans and
of course
people in Europe all over? Because we just seem to, this coronavirus just seems to, yes, we get infections, but for some reason, and if I look at our recovery rate, it seems our recovery rate is extremely well.
Yeah.
And I mean, for the lives that we lose.
I mean, at this point, we are at about 65-70% recovery.
Nee.
Yes. No. Which is good. I mean, the places that are doing well are hovering around 50% generally around the world. But
okay.
Yeah. So
what I was going to say is like actually a lot of African countries, on a health-wise, yes, first world countries have better medication and health systems than us, but because I think we're more organic in our lifestyles, we do live better lifestyles. We don't.
Our buffaloes have horns, not wings. We don't eat buffalo wings here. I don't even know what those are.
So generally, even if you look at just all really health issues, most of them are not African problems.
I like what you say, Maria, because we would travel to smaller towns throughout our country.
Throughout our country? Oh, you mean here in Namibia?
Yeah, in Namibia. And a lot of these towns, you have people who are, maar also do kan Kentucky, and we don't have Hungry Lion.
The McDonald's in Namibia.
Yeah, and if you guys come from Windhoek, bring toch from Kentucky, because they still see fast foods as this utopian world of diet.
Yeah.
And if you go to a place like Cape Town, and you go into Century City in Cape Town, and you stand on the third floor, and you look down and you look at the food court.
It's busy.
In Cape Town or in Joburg or in London, and you see the level of obesity, out of fast foods, and you quickly want to come back to Namibia and say, this is not what I want for my country.
Yeah.
So, and that could be the reason why our recovery, and as you say, we live more organically.
Yeah. Even if you look at like even our pollution levels, and I mean it's just more. I mean it's first world countries are advanced in technology, but also it's factory, it's manufacturing, it's what ozone layers, it's what you're putting out in the environment. For the most part, we also spared from all that type. And then people are walking, commuting long distances, which is really almost like getting your exercise in. Where in other countries they're getting into cars, they're getting into metros, they're getting into train. The only walking they do is from the metro to the building. That's your walk for the day. Obviously fast-paced life, you don't have time for those type of extracurricular activities, whether it's just a jog or you don't have that. It's more stressful living. So yes, better healthcare systems and better medicine than us, but generally if we're talking about just organic living and more being healthy, even our food, just generally our traditional food and stuff is generally more healthy than what you would get in first world countries.
That's good.
So we're not too bad. I think so. Yeah, that's why I think a lot of times we're looking at Africa specifically. I'm talking about the whole continent now. They're like, but why hasn't coronavirus attacked so drastically? And they're really trying to understand it. Because
why our hospitals didn't get as overrun as it looked like in, the scenes from Italy, from France, from
Spain, from the USA, from Brazil,
How
from
come
everywhere.
it never got like that here when we have much weaker health systems than they do?
Yeah, and they couldn't figure it out, but it's like we are living more organically than they are.
We have better immune systems.
Let's celebrate that today.
Yeah, let us celebrate.
Yes.
Raymond Basson is saying thank you guys. Maria, you and I can go into business. You do the singing, I'll sell the earplugs.
Niemand het gesê kan sing.
Raymond.
Dis al wat belangrik is.
You guys, I got...
Jy kan mos mense blok, nee. Ja.
Weet ook dat hy kom.
Come on. Do you want to get blocked on your birthday, Raymond? Is that what you want?
Kom ek soek vir Raymond. Gaan blok jou. Disrespect to me here on my show.
He did say I'm just joking at the end of the
okay.
thing.
Oh, just kidding.
Come on, I will also block you as a joke.
Yeah.
Wat gaan hier in die comments aan? Do you guys want us to jump into that? Or do you want us to congratulate Lolito? Your braad mos getrou.
I think we need to get the registration process out of the way of yesterday. I need to share
your experience.
My experience with registration yesterday.
Yeah,
so after the show yesterday morning, I left for Elisenheim because that is my constituency. Katutura East. Proudly. I come there net so a long lane. So I pull a few strings here and there to hear where is there any other place I can go and register. Toe hoor ek nee, Neville, you are Windhoek Rural. Daar's 'n ander spot daar, Okapuka, where you can also go and register. So it's about 20 kilos down the road, obviously. So I drive down to Okapuka, get there, kort lane, baie kort lane. Sorry, the machine is broken. Okay, seker net 20 minute is. Die boere staan, boere wag. My broer, I left there 2 o'clock to go pick up my daughter, take her to tennis training. I came back. Toe begin loop die lyn weer. Long story short, I was stuck there until about 9 o'clock last night. So, being tired, being irritated, trying to be patient, everything, they finally call my name. Now, I'm irritated, so I'm sitting down for my picture to be taken. What is the first thing this official tells me before taking my picture? Hello, Mr. Passon, can you first tell me a joke before we continue?
Terwijl je klaar is,
I will not do this job until you tell me a joke. That is what I want to hear.
Being married to you must be a full-time job, no?
But nevertheless, yeah.
So did you tell the joke?
Nee, Maria, I was too tired.
You should have told the joke about the guy who was so stressed he killed a registration official. You should have just asked her, have you heard that one?
But I think the process was very strenuous for everybody yesterday.
Everybody's complaining, yeah.
Yeah, because too many incidents of broken machines, voter cards or registration cards that's finished. Hulle moet nuus gaan haal en al wat dit ding is. And it really agitates people, especially people who don't really want to vote. Give me a reason not to stand here.
Yeah.
So, and those ones, we will know most who they are. Hy sê, Sandy, kom ons gaan. Nee, ek is so gatvol.
Nee, but...
Els ry nou.
That's not right. They're determined for IPC now.
No, but...
No, it's what we're saying. It was a good thing. It's a, no, I don't...
Look,
never.
My problem is, Wat?
Nee, praat julle klaar, ek sal wag.
Ai, die mense met hulle se fake swap loyalty. Kyk. What usually happens?
Maria, you're making serious allegations here.
But these things, it's sort of, sort of legally suppressing the vote. Jy stuur net stuck in the machines to the constituency of the opposition.
Ay, check your conspiracy. Come, it's just in the south where the machines are built.
Why is it only in the south and in Windhoek? Which one? Uka did not vote for
Hage. Walfish Bay this.
Yeah, Walfish Bay the machines is not on part. And the registration is already finished. I'm just playing, man. But yeah, the process finished yesterday. We're going to try and talk to the ECN again just to see what their overview of the entire registration process is and what it looks like for the November elections this year.
Roviera says, my cousin stood in line until 2 o'clock this morning. Ek is nie mal nie.
How certain are you she was standing in the line?
Yeah.
No,
not
on the line.
How was she in the line until 2 o'clock when curfew is at 10?
No, they said they would continue assisting.
Yeah.
So if I got caught yesterday, I could have said I'm coming from a registration.
I'm sure there are people that said
I didn't know. If I had known, I would have been moving around.
And Jay, Raymond, I'm taking back my birthday wishes to you.
Wat het hy gesê laat ek hom
Ek stel nie meer belang nie. Ja, blok hom. This guy, you know what he's telling me? Neville, you should work on your dancing skills. It's a little bit outdated.
So this is why I don't like ungrateful people.
Daai Star
Hotel se moves.
Daai Star Hotel danse werk nie meer nie.
What?
Huh?
What was
So it was my happy birthday and we were humming and we were and this is what we get.
This is the things that we get.
This is the things that we get.
What was julle se by Mahotela Queens or what are they called?
Maglatini and the Mahotela Queens.
You
yes.
guys
That is never good.
Yeah.
You used to go to the north when we had Club Fantasy.
No, not fantasy. I only know Lollipop from the north.
No, Lollipop is never good.
Ja nee, daai tyd dat ek
in die Bamboeshoor weggekom het. Oud J, as jy sê Lollipop goed is.
Rich auntie.
Rich auntie. Lollipop was like here on the left hand side. As you come into
Lollipop is old though. I mean it's new.
But Lollipop has been closed for very long.
No, but what I'm saying is it's relatively new compared to Club Fantasy.
Yeah.
Club Fantasy was like 1998, 2000, and then we had Club Roots. And then we had the Palms.
In 1998, I only knew Okhanja and Oreswati. I didn't know Bambuland Goede. We just heard about Bambuland. And what was the
That was a nice club.
Club Ivory. Ivory was the one at Benny's, right? What was it called?
Yes. Yeah, Club Ivory in Benny's Park.
Yeah.
What
And
was the other
Lollipop.
point?
Those are the only two.
Lollipop was first LT69 and then it was Lollipop.
And then 6,000 in Ondangwa.
And Labino next to Club Lollipop.
Hey! Never. Die ambulance mensen is otherwise mee, bro. Je ons travel van hier af om Lollipop toe te gaan. Nie. Dan kom ze daar, die Lollipop zijn jaart. Hij is bezig, maar hij is bezig. Je ken. It's okay. Daar staat je net uit hier om. Labino is smaller than your
It's the size
Pharaohs.
of this studio.
No, even maybe this, yeah, and the bar is also in here, remember?
Yeah, so this is the size of the building, basically. This
place is packed inside, outside, us full.
Yeah. Yep.
Klomp van boesters.
And apparently asked the owner, say, because he makes a lot of money every weekend, because he gets more customers than any other place. So they say, no, boa biggie and market groter. He said, net dan sal dit werkie.
Yeah. People will not come
if I change it.
They like it like this.
They like it like this.
What is this
It's a
guy's
winning
name?
formula.
No, you're right, Maria.
Yeah.
You're the second person telling me this.
Yes. It's right next to Lollipop. That small bar, Labino.
Americo, what's his name? He's starting out this new development on the outskirts of Windhoek.
Yeah, can you say no?
Anyway.
Yeah, but I know my Americo.
Yeah. This guy tells me, Neville, I had this bar or this place. I'm not too sure whether it's in Karatura or wherever. My broer, sand, gewone sand.
What is Korean?
And I can't, it's a way of expressing myself. So this place is just a ragtag place where people come and have beer, vlees, and what? Packed.
Pam pam.
Packed. So to show his gratitude and his appreciation towards his patrons, he puts in a cement floor, a nice big cement floor. He changes the bar a bit and make. Toe kom die mense nie meer.
Dan sê ek nee. Die plek is nie meer nie.
Vra nou, hoekom kom ze? Nee man, my bro. Jy die plek gaan spoil. Dit lyk nou soos die Lani se plekke.
Yes.
Ons soek nie die Lani goed in.
We like the way it
You
was.
don't change your winning formula. Stick with it. That Labino has said, "Sali groot maak."
And imagine that, yes, Lollipop, a thatch roof, is my broer's
Thatch
alles.
roof. I see Lollipop on my left hand side.
Right next to it, that small bar. And it's altijd vol car. You will think,
Jy sal dink die mense is by Lollipop as jy die karre sien, dan sê, hey, Lollipop is besig, dan
Ah,
sê
it's
jy,
Labino.
langsaan my bro. Labino is pam pam.
and it's like literally the size of this.
Wow.
Maar in any case, how did we start? How did we end up talking about
I have no idea.
I was talking about very important information about voting and registration. I shared it with the nation out there. Jy kom hier so met Lollipop stories.
Sorry, man.
Ja, asseblief.
Just Cubase, read the comments so we're going to our next topic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Matthew. So Matthew. Yeah, the recovery is so good, so it's too good to be true. We are missing something for you.
Skeptics.
Happy birthday to us, Bason, us September Kings. Okay, happy birthday to y'all. Do we want to open that can of worms? Wait, Leslie, what did Leslie say? I'm even scared to go up and go look. Anyway, Rovera, Neville Bason has 2 left feet. I saw them trying it and it did not look good. Jerusalem challenge gone wrong. Neville had not as removed when they were doing the Jerusalem challenge here.
I posted it, people were laughing at you.
Hou op man.
Mensen het gaan lag.
Ja, Stefanus James Ananias, Moro crew, Opa Neville, ken jy nie ons het 'n Namibian son nie. Die Sandy, hy is warm. Hy brand die corona binne-in.
Eintlik, nee. Ja. Ja.
Okay, Asino Kambikiti, Maria, lies. That's what you guys want to hear when you are out clubbing. It's not normal if you go out and no one throws those, chats and comments.
Lost my eat. If you see me out and about, don't talk to me. It's talking about this where guys are in your ears. You will not dance and mensen will, for your long stories. Hey, my brakiki so. You know what they will say? You know, listen, I don't know if you've seen me here before in the VIP, but usually I'm there with my friends, Knowledge Kati and Ims Mulunga and those people. But,
Huh?
you know.
So it starts off like that. Here, Maria.
Well, but you know, vandaag hang ik mos one ball, so ik het mos nog niet. I don't want to be in VIP alone, so no hang ik die so. Maar you know, it's always trying to impress. Hoe kom je zo? Ons stel belangen.
Ai Maria, moenie lieg
Ons
nie,
stel
asseblief.
belangen. If you got it, we know you got it. Okay,
Yeah.
let me speak to the camera. When you have to advertise it and do too much, and you have to name drop, ik is bras met wie en ik hang met wie en al die groot mannen. We wanna then know who the groot man is. Niet Janie. We don't.
Oho!
Yeah.
Hanakam die goede werk so.
Come on, you should be name dropped, not name dropping.
Yes, you should be name dropped. Yeah.
People should be saying, I know Neville.
Guys, if you're out there, please use my name wherever you go.
Advertise.
So you are best
Sê
friends.
julle is my bra. Ons hang elke dag saam. Just do a bit of name dropping, please. Dan bel die gochas vir my. Okay? Yeah.
No, I mean,
But
like,
it's a very...
No, it's true.
very
But
interesting
first
thing
of all,
you said.
Windhoek is a small town already. It's a small. When I say it's a city, but it's a small town, and so people already generally know each other. They know the who's who.
Tell me, not tell me, rather, trust me, in every group of girls, there's the one, the information holder, the one that knows.
Yeah.
You can walk through that door.
Kom maar. Moenie het dit mos met daai.
She's
Maria.
got a 4-1 on everybody.
What do you mean? Moenie jou tyd mors met daai ene nie. What does that mean?
It's not going to go
It's
anywhere.
not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna
Like
flourish.
how?
Maybe he's got a wife.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe he's just man about town is bezig,
Okay.
or he's just unimpressive in any
There's something
in every,
wrong.
There's just he's just unimpressive in every way.
Okay.
Or is elke naweek in die club en he kan nie bou met sulke man wat elke naweek in die club is. So.
But are there still men 35, 45 who let's take the coronavirus situation, let's take it out of the equation. Are there honestly men who still week in, week out
I was standing next
going
to
to clubs?
I was standing next to a girl my age who I know is an acquaintance. I don't want to call her a friend.
Yeah.
And her father in Pharaohs was hitting on me.
Her father
Her father.
in Pharaohs
Yes, I'm not going to name names.
were hitting on you.
Yes. And she was embarrassed.
Wat het jy by Pharaohs gaan soek? Sowieso.
I actually don't. It's one of those nights. I really, every time I go to Pharaohs, I live to regret it. That's why I space it out. It happens twice a year. But yeah. But that's what happened. There's a lot of mense se pas wat in Pharaohs is.
Yeah, I've walked into a club with a girl and then her dad was there. So.
Yes.
And then we had to leave.
Yeah.
Like, quick, duck. It's like, hey, come on, strip.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think
jealous
that
topies, wat die wil op me.
I think in my lifetime, I've been in Pharaohs, I think 3 times.
In my lifetime, probably 5.
Nee?
I've told you guys before, I don't even know where Pharaohs is really. I know the area in which it is, but I can't point to the building. So, it's
Yeah. I can ook nie so sommer.
stel by my belang. Rob Vera, morning magnet, ek check die lightetjie het sorry gesê. Wait, what?
Oh. Yeah, let's discuss that quickly.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Okay, Roviera is touching on... en Ro, ek weet nie of die leidetjie sorry gesê het nie.
Dis die lightetjie.
Chris Paul.
Oh.
Wat het gebeur?
Yeah. You obviously, you've seen the...
Middle finger.
Yeah, that's his other name.
That's his other name. What is he apologizing for?
Maria, let me first ask you, as a journalist, where do you, as a journalist, or where do you see where journalists need to draw the line, or anybody who writes articles about whatever goes on out there?
First of all, can we not call Chris Paul a journalist? That's not
Oh,
journalism.
okay, thank you.
That's sensationalism. It's not journalism. It's not
Thank you.
even. It's rumors. It's gossip. It's pure and not. I'm okay with gossip. I can't stand malicious gossip with the intent to shame and belittle and bemoan and he comes I've personally, I'm fortunate enough, and it's all I can call it, fortunate enough. I've been fortunate enough to escape his wrath. He's never mentioned
How
me.
did you escape that? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lucky,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
I think I don't think I'm very visible, but I'm visible enough if you wanted to attack me.
Yeah.
So I've been very lucky and fortunate to not ever be published or mentioned in any of his things. But I know people that I consider, I don't want to say friends, but I consider close enough to me, people I care about, that he's written about. And it is so malicious, it's so ugly. I know an old colleague from Trustco that he wrote about that actually attempted to commit suicide.
Yeah.
After that article. See, this is the things that people don't think about.
Yes.
And it was really slut-shaming her. It wasn't anything else. It was just saying she's the northern, basically, sorry for the word, whore. She just jumps from bed to bed. No proof, no substance in the story. Almost just an agenda to slut-shame and create a perception about a woman, off of the point that, and her only mistake was that she turned him down. She turned him down. And he wrote an article, took pictures, listed even people she didn't even interact with in her life as people that she had slept with. And that affected her so much that she actually tried. I'm not saying she was thinking about it. She actually tried to commit suicide. She took pills. She had to go get her stomach pumped. So these are things that happen. And that guy what is his agenda? It's been to slut shame, it's very homophobic.
It's very homophobic.
Apparently expose closeted gay men without any substance.
Maybe just to add there.
Yeah.
And that is what I wanted to say. And it seems like the basis of any article this guy writes about are homophobic allegations that he makes towards men.
Homophobic and misogynist. That's all he does.
I sleep with Cubase. Cubase sleeps with Shine. Shine sleeps
Jy
with
was
Sally.
gevang met wie?
En
Never
Diamond.
get out of the closet. You know, that's all he does. And women is like, these women are sleeping with men for 15,000 or that's the type of gossip he likes. It's so ugly. It's so malicious. It's so.
But Ons kom in. Okay. I don't know much about journalism.
Yeah.
But all I'm just saying is that the difference between, I think, how people used to know the Informanté, the tabloid style that we used to write about, was a lot to do with Maria wants to say, for instance, I'm having a relationship with you. Things go south. You come with a story to the Namibian. And we can write a story from your point of view or look for a response from me. But that's the type of tabloid that we did write. That there is some form of communication with whoever we write about. But this guy seems to... He sensationalizes things. He does not ask anybody for any information around. He thumbsucks stories, and he just writes about people.
Okay, let me be clear. Tabloid journalism. Tabloid is what we call yellow journalism, which is yellow journalism.
Okay.
And then there's another word for it. Is sensational.
Okay.
Journalism. So it's meaning something. You take a situation and you elevate it. Now, the easiest way to put it is to say it's bedroom reporting. That's the other word, like street slang, right? So this, in a society that loves gossip mongering and whatever, tabloid sells. That's why it's fast, because it's salacious. It's, who's sleeping with who, right?
I want to see what that self-righteous Maria has been up to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but because even tabloid and sensational journalism, or as we call it, yellow journalism, is still guided by media ethics, meaning I would still have to call you for your comment. For example, I would have to have some. So if you sue me, there has to be some sort of proof. I can say, no, Cubase. Here we've quoted Cubase brought the story. Then Cubase would be like a third respondent. The newspaper would be first, editor and chief second, and then the person, for example. So there's still ethics with which that guide you, with which you follow.
Yeah.
And so it's still, like you say, almost acceptable.
Yeah.
What this guy was doing is breaking every ethical, there's zero ethics in his report. Zero. He doesn't call you to get your comment. He doesn't try to verify anything that's given. You are very correct in saying most of it is thumb sucked. And then, like I said, in the case, for example, like this colleague of mine, it's just because she turned him down. So, did he apologize?
I don't know if he apologized. And
Apologize to who?
Is he reborn or what?
Or to Ronnie.
Well, and with all due respect, Ronnie, my broer, as je op die stream is, because I think I saw your name here.
Or is this about Ronnie?
Yeah, he made some allegations against Ronnie Canalello again. Yeah, not again, for instance. I say again because I'm so tired of this guy making allegations about people's sex
jou
lives.
bras was al baie geskryf, né?
Al my bras is geskryf.
Even Neville is going
Ek
the
is ook
middle finger.
geskryf.
Is jy ook geskryf?
He wrote a story about me masturbating over a picture of Mia de Klerk.
Are you serious?
Yeah, what kind of nonsense is this?
Where did he see that?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just no
you know,
ethics.
stuff like that. You know, I saw this piece, and then he talks about Lazarus Jacobs sleeps with, I don't know, he's also in a gay relationship with somebody else. And I'm very offended that Lazarus is in a gay relationship with another man.
And he with you.
Because how can he not be in a gay relationship with me? We've always been together. Okay? So he talks about Ronnie. Ronnie had a relationship with Lolo.
Oh, is it again gay?
Yes, it was sparked by Lolo, of course, getting married.
Yeah.
Pictures of Lolo's wedding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Such nonsense.
but you know how to de-weaponize it. Just also don't be homophobic. If you're not homophobic, if somebody calls you gay and you know you're not gay, like you see how you can joke about I'm offended. That's how you de-weaponize it. Just
Yeah. Thanks, Ronnie. Ronnie say I'm here, Neville. Yeah. So I'm so tired of this nonsense.
So what's the difference between, for instance, what Chris Paul is doing and what some people are doing on Facebook or on their WhatsApps?
No difference. The only problem is he's masquerading himself as a journalist. And when I say masquerading, he could have the qualifications. But if you're going to conduct yourself like you have a new, because I think he had a magazine. He has a magazine. So it's not just...
So he is a journalist, maybe unethical. Maybe an unethical one, but yes.
That's just, that's
I know,
not
even
journalism.
a drunk driver is still a driver. Yes. He can be an unethical journalist, but still be a journalist.
I don't know him personally, but for example, ek dink die man luister net, hy was 'n paar keer geslaan, which I also don't agree with. Don't agree with violence. But
no, violence is not the way. But
no, violence is not the way.
I mean, isn't there an easy way to solve this, like in the courts?
He's been taken to court a few times. Yeah, but there's nothing to sue him for. That's a problem.
I'll take that.
So nou wat moet ek maak, Maria? Kyk, soos if he makes, and that's a light allegation of me masturbating over a picture of Mia de Klerk, which is nonsense, utter nonsense. But continuously go into the personal lives of, with a glossy magazine about
glossy.
And that person and this person and that person. And you know, it can affect your personal life, your professional life.
I said, the people that wanted to commit suicide, that attempted to commit suicide.
Well, that is the sad part, because a lot of people do read and take this to be, you know, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
If this guy writes something about me that seriously affects my professional life, and there's nothing I can do legally to stop this guy, yes, like it, I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
No, but I think if you were all smart, you would all just come together, swim at the same time. That's how you silence him.
Het hierdie mense nie al hierdie goeie getrain nie, Maria?
I think, look, if you get accused of something that's not true, you don't have the same energy for it. Because it's like, okay, you have the stamina the first week, you're like, yeah, I have to defend myself, asivari. And then after a week, you're like, you're just like, anyway, why am I defending? I was not gay. Or I must not this, I'm not a prostitute like he's calling me. Or I'm not whatever. So
even if I am gay, what's it to do with you?
That's the right attitude. That's the attitude I like. Yeah.
What's your issue with gay people?
Yeah. Well, he's clearly homophobic, of course. He's clearly homophobic. And, rest assured, I don't think there's many people in this country that have not been called gay. So it's all right. It's clinkies. That is clinkies.
Man.
Yeah,
lees your comments.
Cubase, we were Jelly Joker and Kunde. My bro, ek het nooit by Kunde gaan. That is the, like,
is that a club?
Okanja doesn't really have clubs, so I wouldn't call it a club. Yeah, but it's a hangout spot. Ekunde is literally nicknamed the Slagpala in Okanja. Why would I take my life there?
I went to Korigas at a club called Club Try is Best. And no, really, that's the name. Club Try is Best.
Yeah.
And the DJ only played one song for the whole night. But as he changed, that complained him and said,
Mr. DJ, spell the song there.
Set it up. And the whole night, because the people knew the words and they knew the moves, and that's all they wanted to listen. I think I didn't even stay 1 hour. But that was lekker. Korigas, mensen.
Castropol is saying there's now a club coronavirus in Bambland.
There's a crap.
Club coronavirus.
You said crap. I heard it from here.
Yes,
and Maria heard it.
Is that now going to be the new thing?
Oh yes, crapping.
Stek man.
Draai jy weer jou nek. Kyk kom hierso. Cubase, check aan boy. Check aan.
Okay.
Maria moet slaan.
Ja, asseblief man.
Social distance.
Hey, sak wena. Read your comments.
You guys are boring. Fictional stories are pure entertainment. You will only take what that guy writes personal if it's true.
Exactly.
Raymond Besson, never J circle nie met sulke Owens nie. Just go old school. Pay some guys at groot winkels to beat the hell out of him. That is illegal. Soliciting somebody. I don't even know the right terminology. It is illegal, Raymond. You cannot do that. What? To pay somebody to go beat somebody else up.
We don't condone violence.
Yes.
Edward, if Edward was still alive, there's only one Edward. Yeah, from Grootwinkels. And Ronnie J. Ken for Edward. Yeah, may he rest in peace. Ek and Frankie. Yeah, and I'll say again. If we have trouble, we would go to Edward.
Edward was the guy.
Edward was the guy.
Ek ken vir Romblem. Julle moet saam mee speel.
Ek gaan
Edward would sort things out.
Old me go met sy sambok. Of wat is hy? Donkey plugs or whatever it's called. Melanie, morning crew, morning. Watching from Namib Desert Grace. Hoekom maak jy toch so, Melanie?
Cubase wil Desert Grace toe gaan.
It's beautiful.
You will not understand.
It's so beautiful.
You will not understand.
So beautiful.
All right. Okay, let me just collect myself. Kaloy Buchter is saying we need pregnancy test. Wait, what? No, I'm just making sure this was not meant for the DM. Okay, we need pregnancy testers at voting stations in November because ladies are lying with their beer bellies.
Hey, I saw that last night. There was a woman who came there, and you know what? From a moral point of view, you know, you stand there. En die boer is moeg. Ze kan niet meer wachten. Ze wil klaarmaken. And this pregnant woman comes along. Oké, ja, sy kan maar deurgaan. Maar die man moet wag. Haar man moet wag.
Haar man moet wag.
Sy kan. Ek sê, maar hoe moet die man wag? they are together.
Yeah.
No, the guy still say, hey, Neville, I think I need to impregnate my wife every 4 years.
You check, Aloy said they're coming with beer bellies and saying they're pregnant.
Yeah.
John Shombe, I was in Opuo and there's a Facebook bar. Yo, that place is the best.
Nee?
Yeah.
In Opuo?
Yeah.
Wat speel hulle dan die paar? Moet of hierdie
I think I would enjoy it. Let's take a trip to Opo when we can do
Would
it.
love to go to Opuo.
Yeah, let's take a trip to Opo.
Melanie, ek wil net Desert Chris toe kom. Los die mense dat na Opuo toe gaan.
Kom ons gaan Opo toe.
Hey. Los
There's a nice B&B, it's very cheap.
Nee.
And then we just go check it out.
Nee.
So met 'n bietjie met die himbas gaan chill.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
It's a lovely place. I've been
Yeah.
to Opuo once.
Yeah. It's really nice.
I've been there more than once.
About 4 years ago, but it was in the midst of a terrible drought.
Me
yeah,
too.
yeah, no, me as well.
And
yeah.
die mense het hulle se bokke, guys, drought is not a
Yeah.
joke.
The one UNICEF once took us there. We stayed there for a week and we were doing stories in the communities. But I mean in the communities, as in even places that you can't reach by car necessarily. And it was just an experience, like completely. And that was also during the drought season.
Die mense het hulle se bokke daar verkoop vir $100. Easy.
Yeah.
Sê net julle se government moet teerpad gaan bou daai kant. Josephson Nanyemba. Not in my case, bro. In Grysblok. Word jy gedoe basically. Daar gaan bliksem.
Ronnie Kanalelo.
Ronnie is besig hier.
Ek dink net daar moet baklei word. You guys remember the story of Ronnie at Virgin Active?
Het jy met iemand gebaklei hoor?
Ronnie nee.
Oor wat?
Yes, tell us.
No, and it was public.
What was it about?
It was even in the newspaper. It was
Is it?
all over. So Ronnie gets into a scuffle with one of the patrons there
Oor wat nou?
about the machine in the gym. So hy het met 'n Lani bietjie vasgesit.
Oor 'n machine?
Yeah.
Dis mos meer as genoeg machines.
No. It's about sometimes, and I've experienced this a lot in the gym. If I was here first on the machine, then you need to wait.
Yeah.
Okay? So if somebody comes to you and says, Neil, luister hierso, jy moet nou klaar maak, okay?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Oh no, you just maybe want to go take a sip of water. And
Yes, and then you come back or whatever. I don't know what the story was really all about. So, allegedly Ronnie left the gym. Hy wou met sy kar toe gegaan. Kom Ronnie met 'n panga terug.
En is gym.
Met 'n panga.
So I'm speaking to Ronnie a few months later about this. Ek sê, so I'm trying to obviously ease up on the, on the incident. I'm like, hey man, my bro, ek het gehoor, what happened, and hey, so toeji no hoe gemaak. So I'm really trying to downplay because I'm not too sure whether the panga story was true.
Van wie dra panga in hulle se kar?
Wag jy. Ronnie dra panga in sy kar.
Yes.
So I'm trying to ease up on the story. I'm like, because I thought that people were exaggerating about the panga story. Hey man, my Bruno. Hey, die mense hulle like stories praat man. Jy ken mos, I use my
fishing.
I'm using my groot winkels tactics to try and see if it's
the info.
Ronnie's like, ja! As jy fight, moet jy fight. Ek het my panga gaan gehaal.
Hy sê hier in die comments, the guy called me a kafir.
No, you see?
Yeah.
Now that.
And there's a question here.
It's okay, Maria, stay out of this one.
Maybe Ronnie,
I see your story.
You should just come to the studio because there seems to be a lot of interest in you, even in the comments. I heard you wanted to beat Benny McCarthy also. So what is happening there? So you were just in South Africa beating everybody.
Did you see the video? Of even Benny McCarthy? Yeah. I saw the video. That is true.
What?
Ronnie wanted to beat up Benny McCarthy.
Okay, let me... Is there anybody that Ronnie didn't want to beat up? Let's rather ask that.
Ronnie is my bra.
Harry Simon.
Oh.
Is Bambulokas nie, wat is walvisbuise, wambels. Ja.
Ja, no.
Here, nou moet ek eers weer gaan soek waar ek moet begin met die comments. Julle en julle is otherwise.
So, I just think, Maria, with all due respect, there's just an issue that we need to clear up here.
Oh, that list you wanted to read
Yeah.
yesterday.
Can we just clear things up here? Ne?
What did you want to read yesterday?
There's a list that was compiled by a
Auditors.
credible organization in this country. Proper research, and please listen to me. Proper national research was done over this issue.
The results
And
are audited.
The results were audited, and I stand by each and every truth written on this poll. This is about the 10 places with the most beautiful women in Namibia. The 10 places with the most beautiful women in Namibia, and we need to quickly discuss this.
Number 1, Ohangwena region.
Nee, wag. Los. Moenie eens begin nie. Apparently in 10th place, okay, Grootfontein. Okay,
He's starting from the bottom up.
starting from the bottom, but in 10th place, Grootfontein, a lot of beautiful women in Grootfontein. I don't know what the genetic makeup or
I
whatever.
think it's mixed. It's very much.
It's very mixed.
Yeah, it's like Walfish Bay.
Nee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hereros, Damaras, but like mostly people they speak Afrikaans and Oshiherero.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Walfish Bay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can.
And
perhaps-
Damara, and some speak Damara as well.
Okay, if there's Damara Nama in there, then I always agree.
Yeah, no, it's no, it's very mixed. It's Bambu, Hereros, Damaras.
Ano was jy? Is jy Herero of is jy Damara nou?
Ek is Herero en Damara.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in 9th place, Arandis. Okay.
Okay, so Bambu's that's all.
Oh, okay. Whatever tickles your fancy, Maria.
Next in it, Arandas is
That's
mostly
baie
Bambus.
Bambus
It's
that's
baie
all.
Bambus that's all.
Okay, and then we have Marintal.
Mariental is what?
Ha!
Die namas, ne?
Aziro.
Zola Silva.
Oh. Salva.
Mariental is. If I'm going to Cape Town, I don't go through Mariental, ne?
You go.
do.
Mariental het mooi vrou mense.
Ja,
No,
Marintal het mooi
yes,
vrou mense.
yes.
Mariental het mooi vrou mense.
But you also go through Keetman, so how do you know which one?
No, because I'm confusing it with what's the opposite one? Chobabes.
Kobe is
I'm
back and
confusing
east.
it. Yes, I'm
Okay.
confusing it with Chobabes.
Okay, then we have Arwap.
Kyk vir Arwap goed wat kom op die map. Waar's Arwap hier
Wat
nou?
Arwap?
Arwap is, ek was al in Arwap.
Weet jy lees haar kompa?
Asseblief. This was audited
Alright,
by the ACC even.
alright. Okay.
Okay.
Arwab number 7.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Arwap, as you come into Keetmans, if you see the hospital of Keetmanshoop, there's a left turn off the road that takes you to Arwap.
Okay.
And it takes you 250 kilos up to Arwap.
Yes.
Now, Arwap is obviously very close to South Africa. It borders there. So, strong Nama, German, Dutch element.
Oh.
So, so that's the thing.
What is the population of Arwap?
200 people.
Yeah. And they made it on the map.
Number 6, Rehoboth. Ha!
Number 6. Yeah, both women are beautiful.
Mooi Mrs.
Laat ons sien,
Fontaine.
die basters is mooi.
Mooi Mrs. Fontaine.
Nee, Rebot en nooit.
Ja, nou
Okay.
basters. Ooh, die basters van Rehoboth is
Ja.
mooi.
Jy sal seker saamstem met nummer 5, Loederits. Beautiful women in Loederits.
Nee, hulle praat net baie. Guys, my wife is on leave. She's at home. Please, let's just move on. She's probably watching the show right now. Kom, devil. Koos gaan voor. Luderitz is number 1. Number 1 is Luderitz.
I've been in a club. There was wait a minute. It was about 2 years ago. I was hosting this event in Luderitz. So I end up in a club with Tate Mike. It's me, Tate Mike, Jimmy, my bra, and what. So we go through to the string of clubs in Luderitz. And we had such a good time. And Ludwig het mooi vrouwens, I must tell you. There's no doubt. And it's also true, hulle praat bietjie baie.
Bietjie baie.
Hallo Jay. Yeah, dan moet nie met jou kom as die boeg hier so you don't get time to really mac on them.
Yeah.
Like, Saki Shangala is my brother.
You can't drop those lines.
Okay, number 4, I would definitely agree. Keetmans hoop. Definitely. I firmly believe before God made Keetmans hoop, God looked at Keetmans hoop and decided, okay, ek sal Keetmans hoop maak van agteraf.
Experience
make it from the back.
Experience.
Keetmans.
My feminism will be in question.
Experience.
Keetmans het goed.
Yeah.
So I agree, Keetmans.
Are they judging bodies or are they judging
What number are we? No, I want us to go through the list before we start.
Keetmans is number 4.
Okay. Now we're getting to the top 3.
No. Yeah, we're getting to the top 3.
Danga.
Okay. So Keetmans number 4. Number 3, Walfish Bay. They say. Nou, ek weet nie of praat hulle van Narraville of praat hulle van Koesetmund nie.
Maybe it's all mixture.
It's probably a mixture of, okay? But I do agree. Walfish Bay needed to be there somewhere in there. So, maar ons sal hoor wat die mense sê daar buitekant. Number 2, Oranje Mond.
I thought it's just the accent that was impressive. The praat was mooi skoon Engels.
In Oranje Mond.
Oranje Mond.
Maar ons queries daar so. Klomp queries.
Wat Engels praat.
Baie mooi Engels, waar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
And then number 1, the most beautiful women in our country apparently is in Dakaza. Ken je Dakaza?
What's Dakaza?
Dakaza is a nickname for Karasburg.
Okay, I could see that.
Is 'n warm plek.
Ek is net wat Windhoek het mooi cherries.
Nee, wat die cherries van Windhoek kom almal from somewhere.
No, but there's those that grew up here.
Alles nog van hier.
Maar Maria,
look at Delish is beautiful. And she's born, okay, I don't know born, but she's hier groot geraak.
Yeah.
Maria is also Windhoeker nou. Wat is Maria?
Ek is van Wamboland.
Nee, jy's 'n Windhoeker, jy's nie Wamboland nie. Wanneer laas was jy in Wamboland? When last were you in Wamboland?
Last year.
Aye, then you're not the Wamboland anymore. Jy's 'n Windhoeker.
This thing finally set the record straight here. That there are no top 10 winners from the 4 regions. Klaar. Julle wambus met julle se mahangu legs. Ja. Karunga,
yeah. Even Regine is asking why only many Southerners?
Yeah. Southerners is not.
Yeah. You know what it is? Let me call it what it is.
What?
Colorism. Colorism. It's not lig mense. As jy Reebok kyk, as jy Karasburg kyk, as jy Mariental kyk, gee my die les is colorism.
But
men are judging you based on the tone of your melanin levels.
But earlier you also said yellow is sensational. Yes.
What?
I don't know. You were talking about journalism. There was some yellowism and sensationalism, and I was like, wow.
You just said yellow.
Yellow is okay.
So you also like yellow bones?
Let's see. Karasburg, yellows.
Takasa.
For sure. Walfish Bay is mixed, but also a lot of yellows in there.
Keetmans,
yellows.
Yes.
Luderit, mixed, I think.
Yeah.
Mixed.
Yeah, it's mixed.
It's mixed.
Nama,
Rehoboth, yellows.
Yellow.
Arab, I've
Yellow.
never, also yellows.
Yellow.
Mariental, yellows.
Yellow.
Aranda's very mixed, but mixed, yeah.
So,
Grootfontein mixed. But you don't have like a predominantly dark skin. That's why you're overlooking the 4 regions. Colorism.
Like, for me, let me tell you now, honestly, the town that I think has the most beautiful women in Namibia is Tsumeb.
Tsumeb.
Ooh, yeah. Tsumeb and mooi cherries.
Tsumeb.
And the attitude.
Mooi vrou mense.
Yeah.
And also your list if it was audited, I don't know, maybe it was Saki Shankala's Justice Department. but
but
that
if-
is nonsense.
But if you like Tsumeb, then you like Grootfontein. They're very similar. Makeup.
I agree.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
makeup.
Yeah.
But somehow, I don't. Maybe it's the water in Tsumeb. They are just more beautiful than Tsumeb. Okay, cause lees 'n bietjie. What
My
do you guys?
yellow bones lives matter too.
Jason Pangeko, nee, what criteria were used here? Karasburg shouldn't be there. Jason had a bad experience with Karasburg. Please, maybe you can let us know. Mutatio Castens, Neville, leave the Bamboos alone. My in-laws is mooi.
Ja.
Oh, okay.
Bamboes is mooi.
Met die beentjies.
Hy los tog die been. Ek het julle dan gesê die bene is alright.
That's why there are no potholes in the Bambolet. Yellow Bones, I Ganji. Maria is crying because the Mahangu Lakes people don't exist in that list. Avondre Karumba. Yellow Bones lives matters too.
No, I just think you guys are overlooking dark-skinned people. That's what I have a problem with.
Tsumeb, origin. Yeah, Tsumeb for me.
Can
is-
we agree on something though? Can we just, please, can we agree on something? Dark-skinned women are generally more beautiful than light-skinned women. Next time, you look at them, like really look at them.
Yeah.
Not based on your prejudice or how you're programmed or whatever. Look at them.
Yeah.
Yes, like first of all, like let me tell you, I'm generalizing, but it's something that I've picked up. I've never met a dark-skinned girl with bad skin. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure they exist.
Yeah.
But I'm saying they usually have this very milky, just softness. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think
On a serious note, jokes aside, I agree with you.
yes.
And it is true. There are a lot of men, me included,
Yeah.
can't lie here. We are so yellow-boned
Yeah.
over centuries that many a times you look at a light-skinned woman and you immediately judge what beauty is,
Based on those standards.
compared to, based on those standards. So, but there are a lot of dark-skinned, beautiful women with beautiful
I just
contoured
find them-
faces, etc.
Oh my God.
But
One tagged me yesterday, and like when I see a dark, like I just stare because.
Guys, they're beautiful dark skin, they're beautiful light
Of
skin.
course,
they're
but the
beautiful
thing is
brown,
that the
they're
fact
beautiful everywhere.
of course, women generally, but I'm
Yes.
saying it's the fact that so that beauty is overlooked so much, and I don't understand why. Because for me, it is, it's because of the dark skin, it's just more appealing for me, right? Like it's a standout, but the beauty is so evident. So that's why I don't understand. I mean, I understand where the programming, how it goes about, but I don't understand how we're overlooking dark skinned women when they are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. Fact. Anyway, keep it moving.
Comments. Yeah. Brizita, Ibn Esser Nakale. These guys have something against the North. Leslie Kamusep, yeah, it's the true reflection. I agree with that list. From Neville. Angela guys, man, hope you can do that off
Sorry, I was just showing him. I got tagged in this dark-skinned woman that posted pictures and shit. Anyway, continue.
Yes. Miriam Mamsi Mhata. Yes, girl. Colorism at its highest point. McCarthy saying, where is Tumeb Jens? Yeah, Frala. Ronnie is saying Maria is from Kietmans. Yeah. Charlene, who's was also made from behind. Charlene Mariska January. So waar ook Maria.
So waar ook wat?
Where's the North?
Gaan, man.
And then Roviera is saying, girls from the North, Sahana is hard. That girl can you slow clap.
Ons werk. Myne is ook hard, ek sal nie lieg nie.
I totally agree with
Ja,
Maria
nog.
on colorism, says Felicity contest. Oh, and my apologies, by the way. Ek sien die boegters is ook bietjie up in arms.
As die boegters.
Window girls
het
are all
geweet.
imports, says Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, April.
Yeah.
Not all of them. Some of them are, endemic. Gil Nidell, okay? Dis 'n lieg lê sonder Tumeb. Okay, man. Ons is Ja, Leslie is saying, Corrigas het die mooiste cherries in Namibia.
Almal.
Corriga, okay. Where is Tsumeb word dit gevra? Waar is Tsumeb? Ek kan nie glo julle dat lees gaan maak sonder Tsumeb nie.
I need to go to Tsumeb. I need to spend more than 2-3 days in Tsumeb.
Oh, no, Tsumeb. Yes. I went to school there for only a year. But yeah.
The girls there were so pretty, Maria decided to chip.
No, actually, I was struggling with the Afrikaans. The Afrikaans was niet nani. And those people just talk Afrikaans. So, yeah, they just speak in Afrikaans.
But like, for some of this, I mean, obviously, that is a list that somebody...
I know.
Somebody's preference.
Yeah, it was just somebody's preference.
But what criteria do you
Yeah, and
use?
why is Kunene region okay, Dari? Have you seen Himba women?
Himba women are beautiful.
Woof!
Yeah.
Dan moet jy ook daai Kunene op daai lees. Asseblief.
Yeah.
But again, if you made your own list.
Yeah.
Tsumeb, number 1.
That's it.
Me, if you give me a list of sexiest men in the country, list
Okay.
them.
Okanja.
Wait.
Okanja.
Sorry.
Come back.
Okay.
No, what I was going to say is from 1 to 10, it will be blank.
There are no sexy men in Namibia. What do you want to say?
Momunu nou. Is sulke goede nee wat my ver van die Here afvat nie. From the love of God.
Is ook maar toon as ons ginger stompel. Nonsense.
I'm sitting here salivating. I'm getting ready here.
Yeah, somebody's asking here, what about the list of cutest men? That would be interesting.
Oh, cutest men.
I mean, I'm sure the ladies in the comment section can start assisting sexiest men.
Ooh.
I've not had the best experience with them. No, like they're not sexy to me.
Okanja se girls drink groot bier.
Ro, ek het al gesien. There's this bar in Okanja, very close to the not Commando or they were.
Yes. 40 seconds, either 40 seconds or Jolly Jokers.
Ja, my broer. Dat cherry daar sit groot bier my broer.
Yes.
Daar sit hulle daar by die kant. Baie baie nou nou bier en baie. Jy dan bier oor die baie.
Donkey Garza says Wildfish Bay has the most handsome dark chocolate men.
You're just saying that because Ronnie is on the street.
And Ronnie say yelle yippe.
You're trying to impress Ronnie. We see through that, my sister.
Yeah.
No, but I will say what Wildfish Bay has is smooth talkers. That's why I don't trust them.
Chestas.
Chestas.
Groot
Chestas.
chestas.
Byna in die boeg.
But because I went to school there, not in Wildfish Bay, in Sokopmund.
Yeah.
And one thing, it was always this battle between Sokopmund and Bynash. But then Bynash would look down at Sokop because it's all about, they like fashion. Like you don't really find people from Wildfish Bay that are not into fashion.
Yeah,
they're all fun.
Stylish.
And they're all fun antrek. They liked it was Fubu and Jack Pastels and Pelep, you know that. But they take a lot of pride in their appearance, and that's just how it was. And I think that made them more attractive to women, you know. And also they're smooth talkers, by the way. Like I said, women, that's why you shouldn't trust
And
them.
that one gold tooth. You can't be from Valfas and not have one gold tooth.
They also used to have gold.
That moet wees. Of a star, of a grace, of
of that diamond.
Yes.
That's a clean diamond and it's done.
There has to be something.
Yeah, that's true. Also.
What was that fashion all about? Goue tand, hierso. For what?
Yeah. I know one from Stockholm, his name is also Ronnie. I think he's got like 3 on 3 teeth.
Nee.
Yeah.
But nie die Ronnie is in van Stockholm, but he's ook bekend, yeah. But he's got them on several teeth.
But I must say, to be honest with you, even during my bodybuilding years in the 80s, the most feared competitors or the most competitive guys that I ever competed against in terms of physique has always been the guys from Wildfish Bay.
Yeah.
If I would lose any bodybuilding competition, 9 out of 10 times it would be against
somebody from the
Van Wildfish Bay.
Yeah.
Because those guys, from a genetic point of view, and I think
Ek
weet nie wat die ons eet daarso nie, but physically, athletically, they always look better than us, faster, stronger, everything.
That's true. That's true.
Bynas. So and I have a lot of respect and love for the guys there because it's guys that I grew up with very closely because in bodybuilding circles that is what we were doing.
Yeah.
So that statement there, yeah.
Yo.
I'll eat humble pie there.
Come on, number 1, Katima Mulilo, dark-skinned men. Yeah. Represent.
The long one.
Katima Mulilo is tall men.
Omuremwe.
Woo! Lang man.
Jarr is lang.
Hulle is lang. En hulle is eintlik mooi. Ja, is waar. Simasikus of this world are very beautiful. Yeah.
I know one Simasiku at least.
No, I'm sure. I know
Simata.
so.
Simasiku.
I also know a Simata.
Yeah. Simatas are my. I'm very.
Yeah, no, I can see Katima Mulilo.
Yeah,
for
Katima.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 1, Katima Mulilo, dark-skinned man. Number 2, Walfish Bay. Number 3, Kavango. Number 4, Windhoek.
Yeah, I don't completely disagree with that list actually.
Ek is van Windhoek. Ek is van Windhoek. Net sê. Ja.
Maar man met sy flavors.
Eintlik nee. Man met sy flavors.
Yeah.
Raymond,
read your comments so we leave.
With your Katima Mulilo Airways.
By the way, a lot of people are saying dis al op die sofa vandag gaan slap.
Wie? Ek?
Ja.
Ja, Mohan. Dit sal jou goed kry.
Yeah, no. You didn't think about it.
Nee, if I have to sleep on the sofa tonight, I'm willing to sleep on the sofa for the rest of the year. She's not willing to let that happen. Anyway, Avondre Karhumba, those Walvis Bay human beings only know
beings
how to fish your pockets. I am Q-based and I approve this message. Don't come on, Windhoek all day, man. Come on, man. Come on.
No, Windhoek has, yeah.
They're all here.
Not all of them, but yeah.
Don J. Mwandi, Okanja het lekker 1-2 nog gegaan.
Come on, never looks like he's from Oshikango.
Oshikango. Hey, gaan man. Oshikango. Kurwatje.
Okanja is net lekker en julle import onze girls. So hou net op. Ja, oké. Liva Iskia, Katima en Walvis en Kavango. Manne het klip gezicht. Okay. Don't play Walvis Bay has beautiful girls so far.
That's true.
Every time, yeah.
And they've got attitude, which I like. I like women with attitude.
Des van week, het sê I miss this. Gosh, los ons byna uit asseblief. Julle sal weer see toe kom.
Ja, dis.
Moet toch nie die rou weer as 'n comments paar van hulle lees nie asseblief.
Josephson Nanyemba. Walvis guys and they are gold black.
Kom eens julle so.
Felicity Gont is Tokyo base wel redder vanaand op die sofa slap.
Ja.
Hy mors omtrent met die boegters. Goldmine guys are in Walfish Bay. Goldmine...
Not in the mouth?
Explain, yeah. In the mouth, I agree. The boeg het chestas. Girls just drool over them. Woo, says Vosia Alana Greenwood. Now says Luderitz, also from the book. It's not me. It's not my handwriting. I'm from Windhoek. Give us props.
Dankie.
Dankie. Ja. Leslie Kamuseb. Ronnie, luister vir Q. Het sy wat het ek gesê? Hy man ry met 'n panga ronda. Don't make such jokes.
You see Ronnie pulling up here with a panga in the studio. Yo. So right now,
now if you ever thought Ronnie looks intimidating, then you should have seen his late brother, Salat. Salat was bigger.
Was bigger than Ronnie?
Bigger than Ronnie. And the attitude. We used to love Salat. If you see Salat coming down to Grootwinkels, daar staan jy ver terug. Ja.
I remember the last time I stood next to Ronnie, I was in high school and ek was 'n baie skraal laitie gewees. Hy is 'n groot bamboe ding. Rihanna Jager, no sexy man in Namibia. Truth be told, maybe a little cute, but it ends there.
Maybe a little cute. Like a poodle.
Hallo Rihanna, van waar is jy ook? Wie? Sorry. Rihanna, wie is jy? Wie is jy ook? Ja. Wat lag jy?
Cubase, maybe Shemu Ba. It's a, as you know, what can you Alibaza no kanya vanamo? And that's what you buy off an Ellen. Walvis Bay and Katima have the best looking guys. Okay, I guess you girls like what you like. Vanessa, it's a Vanessa J work. At least, I thought you were going to say Miskien a keetmans of iets. Why toch Walvis and Katima?
Maar let me step out of my male bubble.
Kom nader.
Let me step out of my male bubble and objectively try to look at what women want.
What do women want?
I really, and I think from a physical point of view, I honestly do think that a lot of women like tall, dark men, that Katima-looking men.
A bit buff, not buff,
athletic.
but yeah,
athletically built,
muscular,
tall.
Yeah.
So,
I'm tall, so
yeah.
it's the only option for me, really. There's no way I'm dating anybody shorter than me. Absolutely.
You could get somebody that looks up to you.
I like your reason.
Yes.
I like your reason.
So I do think, men from Katima, and yes, men from Walvis Bay.
It seems like Walvis and Katima, the ladies are definitely going for Walvis and Katima the most.
But I think it's of the height.
It's the height.
The height.
That height can be very deceiving.
Yeah. When you are tall.
Yeah.
Well played, Cubase. Well played.
I am not
Advertise
tall.
your length.
I'm not tall.
But you're as tall as I am. But that's
Yeah.
not tall for a man, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fine.
They say corte.
We need to question these very, very tall men.
Yeah. Okay. So is that what women want?
Yeah, I think that is what you guys want. But just be clear also what we want. Okay? So we didn't discuss anything here about character.
But I was about, yes, I know. I was about to say.
Nothing to do with it. Yes. This is just outer appearances that we're discussing today.
The shallow stuff, yeah.
The shallow stuff.
So
exactly.
Vosia goes, Kidmans is the best colored and number looking guys.
Okay.
And then Ross says, is daar colours in Kidmans? Jy seker hulle is nie almal nummers.
It's very subjective because you see, it's impossible to talk about numbers in Kidmans if you don't talk about color. Because Kronline and Seiplachte, it's the same people.
What about Vosia? Vosia is being naughty. She's also from Luderitz.
Yes,
Vosia say tall with nothing in the pocket sometimes.
Heck it. Hello, we were not talking about money here. Don't start making the conversation onmaklik vir almal.
That sounds like something a girl from Luderitz would say.
As ek kom ek gesê jy praat net man.
And
Otto sê ek hou van bamboo cherries met die 11.
Oh.
Which tribe is that? The Kwambis.
Kwambi?
But I actually haven't seen it in a long time now. Or maybe there are not Kwambis around me a lot.
No, I think
maybe
it's facing
just
out.
Don't do it anymore.
Yeah, it's facing out because it was
practice.
for the eyesight and stuff.
Yeah.
Now you can wear glasses.
All right, come on, Steve.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for a great show again today, and all your comments. Yeah.
Ro,
En hierdie wambo, wat is hy?
kyk, die ene wat
Kwanyama.
kan moet meeting toe gegaan het, hy is nog hier zo.
Ja, gaan chip jou meeting toe.
Ja, Vanessa Guibeb, nogal skeet, mans. I'm yellow bone enough. We need to balance things. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like,
Ja.
when I met you, I didn't think you were Nama. Trust me, I thought...
Wie is hy?
Vanessa.
Okay.
What did you think she was?
Kaladi.
Ay, but daar's mos nie verskil nie.
Sê Bossie.
Coloureds must stop trying to detach themselves from the Nama heritage. Dis Nama.
Bossie.
Okay, mic drop.
Moet ons maar...
Mic
drop.
As dit mic drop, moet ons maar gaan. Moet ons chip. Ek het nie gesien nie.
Bossie said she wasn't talking about, when she was talking about pockets, she wasn't
Nothing
talking
in the
about
pockets.
money.
I knew it.
Come on, maybe I should have said behind the pockets. You know what? Ons is klaar. Ons is net klaar.
Every day we bring you the hottest music.
The ultimate music What's up, everybody?
And some outrageous conversations.
I know a few alleged drug dealers.
This is not a drug conversation.
And I'm not.
This was.
No, but this is no drug slender will be accepted.
You will not come play snitch here on the show. Disclaimer: I don't know anything about drugs. I don't know any drug dealers.
I know.
I just want to talk about witchcraft.
Let's get to the real thing.
The morning mix on Informanté Radio. The sound for a new age.
LifeSave guarantees the growth of an individual's savings over a period of time. With guaranteed 8.5% compound interest rates per year. Making your money work for you has never been this easy. SMS LifeSave to 31844. LifeSave, underwritten by Trusco Life.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9, Monday to Fridays.
The Morning Mix.
Oh, Madonna has a farm. Here.